The Madison girls get a career-defining match from standout senior goalkeeper Jordan Pasalacqua and a fourth-round penalty kick strike from Caitlin Roll to advance to a district final after a thrilling penalty kick shootout win over visiting Mentor on Monday night in a very well-played Division I district semifinal over on the pitch at Madison. Area Match of the Year candidate. I don't think that's an exaggeration on my part. In fact, I would go as far as saying in my 16 years covering area high school soccer for the News-Herald, I think that's one of the best postseason matches I have ever seen regardless. You have to be a fan of the sport to enjoy a match that goes 0-0 to PKs and has a combined 6 shots on target, but that was every bit the part. That was a masterpiece, an example of work rate that if I hope somebody got the entirety of that match on video, because you should put that out for young players to see how hard you work trying to get a result and advance in the postseason. Both of these sides did themselves very proud and did area high school soccer very proud with a thrilling match and a wonderful display here in this match, battling as hard as they did. It was an absolute dogfight in midfield. 50-50 balls. Every touch, you had to work for it. This wasn't a free-flowing attacking masterpiece, but it didn't have to be, because it was just so well played and so hardly played just in midfield and so well organized in the back. And that defensive third play for both sides was very good. Obviously, the best chance for a match winner there, either in regulation or extra time, came in at opening minute of the second half of extra time. I thought Emma Romano had a great match for the Cardinals as an option out wide right, providing some danger out there, embarked on some nice runs there out on the right flank throughout this match. And she had a good look there at the match winner. And if it's 97% of the goalkeepers in our area, that is the match winner, and Mentor is advancing to the district final for the first time in a few years. But you know what? Jordan Pasalacqua was having none of it. We've seen her since she stepped in as the starter develop into one of our area's best goalkeepers, if not the best goalkeeper in our area, and that I haven't seen every Madison match over the last 4 years, but I can tell you with absolute certainty, and I think Chad would back me up on this, that was the best save that she has ever had. That I don't know if we'll see a better save than that in quite a while. When you have a shot like that, that's kind of a low in swinger, and it's going low 90. There's very few people who can stop that, but Jordan had enough sense to get a tip save on that somehow, some way. That thing looked destined low 90, and somehow she got that out of there. I don't know how. I don't know if Chad or the side know how, but somehow she did, and that's a credit to her. She had a magnificent match, keeping it level there. That was just sensational work on her part. And then when you get down to PKs, look, I think that might be our area's 2 best goalkeepers there in a penalty kick shootout with Jordan and Mentor's Megan Bedell. They've put together some great goalkeeping over the course of their careers, and they may very well be the 2 best goalkeepers in our area. So obviously you wouldn't want anybody else in that situation, to be sure, with a match on the line. Pasalacqua comes up big there early in that first round, coming up with the stop there to give the Blue Streaks the advantage early. Mentor was able to get a couple and sneak a little bit into it there, but the tone was set with that first round save by Jordan, and then Caitlin Roll with the big strike there and sets off a wild celebration. So good for Madison. Obviously, it's been a tough year over there, losing Alyssa Carruthers midway through the year. Their standout senior striker who paired up top so beautifully with Michaela Askew all these years. Such a tough blow to see her go out on a torn ACL. I wish that young lady was still playing out there, but Madison has really showed some temperament here and some tenacity here to be able to get to a district final after a loss like that. So organized in the back with Vic Tromba and Jordan. That midfield play has been very good. Michaela is our area's best power striker and one of the best overall players in the area. Just a great match all the way around. Bravo to both sides. Mentor's a young side that'll be back. Madison gets another chance at it, and we'll see if they can get the regional competition and continue to author this feel-good story here after a penalty kick shootout win over Mentor on Monday.